Hi everyone. So I had a question from a client who approached me to work with me, and I'm not sure if it's going to fit in 60 seconds, so it might be longer. But what she said to me was that I can't get over my gym anxiety, and she tries to work out alone or in a fitness gym, but when there isn't anyone or it's a gym that not many people go to. Um, so to answer this question in general, what I mainly said to her, and then we got into her own sort of specific areas that we were going to discuss anyway. Um, what you need to know, it doesn't seem like it, but actually, and you might think it doesn't seem like it because of what social media show you, but there's so much, this anxiety is so much more common than you actually think, and almost everyone who's first started their journey until now, or even the industry, those that are in the industry, so even your coaches, your personal trainers, can face it at some stage if they're going to a new gym, whatever it is. We all sometimes face it. Sometimes we've got over it and sometimes it returns. That little bit of anxiety into a new environment even. So tips and tricks to help will be: get ready and wear something that generally makes you feel good, you know. I've discussed this in a couple of videos of mine. If you're a gym newbie, I would check those out. And feeling good within yourself gives you that little boost of confidence. And especially if you're wearing something that makes you feel good and you're like, oh, I look a bit snatched in this, or I look rather curvy, or I looked quite bulky and I can flex, whatever it is, okay? Then other things like, put a favorite body spray or perfume on, etc. Not necessarily your date night or your wedding perfume, but those elements are in my video. So the second on this, I would say stay consistent. Now, once you've gone once and you have that anxiety and fear, if you then make that stop you from going again for another 2 months, but you've got this goal to achieve, so then you want to go back in 2 months and try again, you will face the same again. But if you stay consistent, not only are you working to your goal that you are going to achieve, but also you are going to ease that anxiety or the thoughts or beliefs that are coming into your head that are stopping you or creating the fear. And eventually they will fade, especially when you start to become comfortable with your environment and you can walk in and know what you're doing. A PT and a coach also helps you settle in if you don't. The third one I want to share with you that I mentioned to her was don't put pressure on yourself. So she's actually going to join me, but what I would say is that if you are not getting a PT or coach, is start once a week, start twice a week, and go for 20-30 minutes. Don't go in and be like, okay, I'm in now and I'm facing my anxiety. I'm going to do the 2 hours, which is 30 minutes, 4 times a week, and then I'm done. So I don't have to face doing this again until next week. No, because you'll overexhaust yourself and you might injure yourself. Go in, explore, and just try to enjoy yourself instead. If you pass the 20-30 minutes that you had in mind to do, then great, stay for the hour or 45 minutes. Don't overexhaust yourself, especially if you're new. But if you're not new to the gym, but you just have that fear of anxiety, then that's a way to build upon. And if the gym is offering free PT sessions or coaching, some gyms do, then take that up. I know that can also be a bit annoying, or some people like to do solo, but it can help you know your whereabouts, and you just follow them and what they're telling you to do, basically. But also, like I said, you might want to get a coach that helps you and helps you eliminate that, like a proper coach to work on your goals and as well as your mindset, and just really understands and adapts, helps you adapt to what you need to do. You need to know that professionals, even when they head to new gyms, some of them get anxiety. They don't know their whereabouts and they feel at unease. So you're not going to be alone. And it's okay once you get used to your whereabouts and your environment. So you will feel that way as well. I also want to say, remember your why. So when you step in there and you start to get the fear or the thoughts or get scared, remember why you're there in the first place. And you're there for you, you know, you're there for your goal. And remember that you are no one's really paying attention to you, and if they are, F everyone else, because you have a goal to do and you're not going to walk out on your goal. So you're going to stay there and you are going to sit with the unease just a little bit, and you're going to take your exercise in terms of exploring the gym. And when you feel at ease, then you start doing your workouts on different machines. Try and go at different times, and maybe not at peak time if you're used to working out at home. And again, it's a lot easier said than done, I totally know, but until it's done, you'll never make the steps that you want to make towards your goal. And you'll be so grateful once you've pushed through, honestly.